Hey everyone, and welcome to this Aquarius season video, and we'll be discussing what we can expect during this Aquarius season, which is from the 19th of Jan to the 18th of Feb. Some people say it's the 20th of Jan to the 18th of Feb, whatever, what's the day? I think it just depends on the year. But yeah, we're going to discuss how we can expect to feel, what's happening with the collective, and personally what we can do to move through that energy. So remembering Aquarius is the rebel, so you might be feeling way more rebellious than usual, outspoken, all about throat chakra. Like you're just gonna wanna, you might wanna spit out things that normally you could probably filter and not say. Just understand it's just this energy. Don't berate yourself, don't beat yourself up. It is what it is. But yeah, so remember Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is the planet of revolution, and that's what we've been seeing in the collective right now. For those of you that don't follow mainstream media, you would know what's exactly happening out there, and it's what's being censored, but people are fighting for their rights. And collectively, even if you're not seeing this kind of imbalance happen and trying to shift into balance, are you serious? Oh, I thought, sorry, my camera stopped. Mercury retrograde too. Obviously they want me to shut up about that one. Anyway, so you'll be feeling collective energy. It might be feeling thick, it could be feeling heavy. So just remember to cleanse your energy, ground, incense your house, cleanse your space, even clean your space, and it will help shift that energy through. Obviously let in fresh air where you can if it's not too cold, not too hot where you are. So remember Aquarius can be stubborn energy. So things might take longer to shift. Aquarius is very rigid in their viewpoint. And the thing is, you don't have to be, okay, I'm picking that one up first for a reason. You don't have to have Aquarius in your chart to feel this energy, because we're in Aquarius season. So you'll be adopting little bits more than others. Obviously it's different for everyone, but if you have Aquarius placements, you're more activated at this time. So you could be feeling very rigid in your viewpoints and love to want to be right. Do you know what I mean? That's more at a subconscious level, and we all do it to some degree, even though we're light workers. Like, we're still humans with egos and insecurities, and sometimes we can just be a bit inflexible. So, but on the flip side, Aquarius energy is open-minded, and it's open to new ways, innovative ways, and seeing situations differently and bringing out new ideas. So at this time, you might be like, oh my God, I have this amazing idea. It's very insightful. It's like the, free loving energy. Why can't we just all love each other? Why are we fighting? But the thing is, sometimes fighting, well, a lot of the time, fighting needs to happen in order for change to come through. This is all I'm going to say about this, but as soon as it hit Aquarius season, the UK announced the end to all their restrictions. That was literally right bang on. Like, that's a great way to start it, hey? Who says astrology isn't real? And you could be feeling moody. So it's very imperative that you look after what you're putting into your body, and that goes with, what you're consuming on social media as well, and the company you keep. And a lot of people, it's a time of the great resignation, where people are like, I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. People are just realizing what life is all about. There's hope that's returning back to people. And remember, like, Aquarius is representing the tarot as a star card. And that's representing hope, faith, wishes, dreams coming true, right? We're transferring a lot of energy this season. So it could be up or down. If you've done a lot of the work, it could be very up. You'll be receiving lots of insights at this time. So my question to you is, what is one wish, if you could submit it to me in an email and you said, Michelle, what's one wish? I mean, this is a wish. Sorry, I just got distracted by this card. What is, oh my God, why am I Mercury retrograde? Sorry. Michelle, this is what I want. I just want to feel fulfilled in my life. I want to feel freedom. I don't want to have to rely on anyone for my finances. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's one thing? It could be a specific thing. It could be, I want to feel tone and pain free. I want to feel good in my body again. Or I want clarity of direction of my life purpose. Or you might know it and be like, I want my cake business to like go crazy and there's so many orders and I have to start my own company. Like, what is it that you, what is one wish that you want this month? If you could have anything in the world, what is one wish? You know, to see your family, or to build a house, or even if it's just to buy a new couch. Like, what is one wish? It could be anything. That is what you need to focus on. Whatever that is for you, that is your main focus for the month. We'll discuss what else they want us to focus on with some other cards, but this will be your main focus during Aquarius season. So that's pretty exciting. Okay, so we've got pleasure here. And we've got abundance planning, which is kind of what we were discussing here. We'll discuss what we need to focus on now, because I pulled these cards in the interest of saving time. And it's kind of what I was channeling just into. So some of you are already like a holistic health practitioner. So you're being asked to put yourself out there more, go into groups, go into community groups, go into spiritual groups, start spruiking yourself a little bit more, just sharing stories with clients, how they've had breakthroughs or whatever healing modality you use. You need to advertise that. Similarly, if you have like a business or a crystal business, you need to be putting that out there more, even if it's just on your Facebook to your friends. Like, look at these crystals I just got in, guys. This is so amazing. Do a video of it. You can put those on TikTok. And remember, it's detaching from the outcome, because that's where our ego sabotages us and trips ourselves up, because we're attaching to an outcome. It's about sharing your gifts right now. It's like, what are you excited about? What are you excited about? I get excited about my cards, and I like sharing that, and I love to help people. That's why I do these videos. You know, do it because you want to do it, not because of their sales or the outcome, because people energetically feel that. And also, it doesn't make you happy. It'll make you frustrated, make you give up. But whereas if it's like, wow, I just got these new crystals in, and look, check it out, guys. Look how pretty it is. It changes colors. I just love them. I just got them in. You know, I use this for, it's my Aqua Aura quartz, and I don't know what this is for, but you know what I mean? Go into like, these are really good for making you feel soothed and calm, and I like to keep it here. I actually have a photo of me putting it in between my chest, because I felt like that's where it needed to go at the time. Do you know what I mean? It's just about sharing your excitement with people and detaching from the outcome and stuff like that, which is where this pleasure card comes in. It's excitement is expansive energy, and it makes wishes come true. It's like when we expect something, okay, say I do these videos and they still reach maybe 50 people if I'm lucky. You know, that's not a lot. I've been doing this for 3 years. Do you know how frustrating that is? But anyway, I'm still doing it because I like doing it at the end of the day. So if I put this out there and just go, well, whatever, to reach who it needs to reach. And I love expressing myself, and I love sharing the messages I get. Do you know what I mean? I just need to reaffirm the positives and go, well, whatever. Just moving along. So that's kind of what I'm getting with this. And we've got the restaurateur, but this is like entrepreneur energy. This is the wave of the future. This is where we all want, all us spiritual people want, right? And if you're a holistic healer, Reiki, or cranial sacral, whatever, you've got your crystal business. That's what you want to place your focus in this month. That will probably be a part of your wish, or starting something, whatever you're passionate about, you just need to start something. And I know it's hard to, when we don't see results straight away. Some things we do, but the thing is, follow your excitement. When you're excited, you're on the right track. That's how you always know. And we've got this one, building, and that's exactly right. It's about, you can't build, you know when they're scheduled to build a house or a building or whatever, they're like, okay, first we need to do the earthworks. You know, the bricklayers don't rock up at that stage, do they? And go, oh, like, we can't bloody do anything anyway. Like, there's no earthworks, there's no pad, it hasn't settled for, you know, a few weeks like it needs to. Like, there's other stages that haven't been completed, and the same goes for your own spiritual business or your life passion. I mean, and some people are blessed, like their partners are happy for them to, you know, do their own spiritual thing, and they don't have to be attached to monetary income. They get to just enjoy and explore, right? There's a pressure that's off, and I understand, you know, me being a single person too, like it's stressful, like I get it, you know, so that's usually the urgency we want, you know, to rush through. But, you know, everything always works out. Remember to always ask the universe for guidance and help and support in the area of finances, you know, and the ways will appear. Just put your energy into asking for help in that direction. It will alleviate some of the pressure that you think you need to get everything successful now. So yeah, building a house, earthworks, and then they put the Rio bar in, and then they do the slab, and then they've got to wait, and depending on the weather, check it. And then, you know, they start putting up the bricks. It's process by process. You can't put the roof on before, you know, the foundation has been set up. So, you know, that's kind of what you need to focus on for this month. And I feel like we should end that there, but we're not. Let's end it on a good message. I'll just go a couple more cards. I just wanted this to be just like a little bit of direction for Aquarius season, which I think is really important. Soothe. Is this peppermint? No, slippery elm. Apparently I can make that into a tea. So, I mean, honestly, as I've just pulled that, I feel soothed. You know, I've been feeling the anger as an empath, anger and rage, and I don't like injustice. Like, I'm a Libra moon. I don't like injustice in the world. There's so much injustice. I don't like being silenced. People are being silenced, like, you know, and it's really been getting to me. But as soon as I pulled that card, I'm like, oh God, I feel so much better. And just expressing myself, I feel a whole lot better. You know, sometimes we can't rely on, I mean, that's why I think journaling is such a good thing, because you're not expecting the page to respond. You're just like, this is how I feel. Bah! And that is very healing in itself, which Aquarius season is about healing. But sometimes if you talk to the wrong people and they don't know how to listen, and they don't know how to process what you say, or they might not be on the same level, it's frustrating, isn't it? You're like, I just want to say what I have to say. I just want to get it out. Don't want anyone fixing it. You know, it's frustrating. So just be careful who you're expressing to. If someone's a great listener, then it's perfect. You don't need anyone to like try and fix you. You just need to express yourself. And then for reflection, which is exactly kind of what we're doing right now. And just, you know, a little reminder. I know you know, but sometimes we need a reminder. Desires at the bottom of the deck, which is what we're focusing on. Just remember what Michelle. Oh yeah. Oh, you know, awareness is key. Knowing your needs in each and every moment. It's okay if you don't, no pressure. But you know, when you know you need quiet time, you make effort to find some quiet time. Even if you have kids, you try to teach them, you know, sometimes as an adult, you know, and even children need it. You know, we need quiet time. How about we have 5 minutes? You bring a book and I'm just going to sit here and meditate with some incense, you know. And what a beautiful practice that is to teach kids. You know, they might not want to, but they'll be watching and they take it in. You're teaching them how to find their peace. Mum's had a hard day. You know, it's adult stuff. You don't need to worry about it. But to make myself feel better, I'm just going to sit here, light a candle, say a prayer, release some of this pent-up energy within me. It's like a peaceful way of teaching kids to self-regulate their emotions, which I wish my parents taught me how to do, you know, because I still have to self-regulate mine, and sometimes I don't, and that's okay. You know, there's no shade. We just need to figure out what we need to do to soothe ourselves. Sometimes it involves talking to people, sometimes it's journaling, sometimes it's just a reflection with ourselves, chatting to our spirit guides. Like, it's different for everyone. What do you do to self-regulate your emotions? Scream? Because it's okay to be angry. It's okay. I just want to manifest. The wilding, wow, soul work. And some of you are warriors. You're meant to be fighting this cause, and, you know, hats off to you, because we need people like you. And then some of us have to stand back. I kind of dig in and dig out because I'm a channeler. I feel everything, you know, and sometimes, you know, spiritual people be like, oh, I can block out other people's emotions. Well, good for fucking you. Guess what? Not all our gifts are the same. Not all the techniques work the same. So it's about finding what works for you. And I accept I'm an open channel, because that's how I get information. That's how I do these videos, because I'm an open channel. And how I disconnect from that as much as possible is living at home by myself. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't ever have anyone spiritually shame you. Oh, I can do this. I'm better than you. Fuck off. Like, it is what it is. Everyone feels things differently. Don't ever said no to me shooting my mouth off, and I tried to film the rest of this video a few times, and it's still not working. So let's pull some new cards. Just quickly, just to get an end message, because I didn't really want this video finishing with me swearing. Yeah, okay. Let's get some good energy. Boundaries. Paradox. Isn't life fun? Share wisdom. It's kind of like what we've been talking about. It's very throat chakra-y. I don't know if this got into the video or not. I'm just going to read this quickly again. So it says, what part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? Today's soul action. Today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of you. You never know whose life you will change when you're being brave and enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There's room for all of us. So yeah, it is, I guess I apologize for shooting my mouth off. But anyway, you know, share your stories, share what you've learned in your life so far, express yourself, remembering that, I mean, we've got having boundaries with yourself. That's what I'm picking up from this boundaries card. Have you got boundaries with yourself? I'm getting, it's going to be very wishy-washy during Aquarius season. I'm just feeling, it's the rebellious energy. I'm feeling like you can kind of leave your boundaries with yourself behind. You just need to run a bit of a riot, I'm feeling. And then in Pisces season, the energy will shift and change again. And then it's going to be something completely different. Do you know what I mean? So the current energy, and this is why we do it, so we can acknowledge ourselves how we feel and figure out how can we work with the energy, because that's all we can ever do, right? And that's what I mean by going with the flow of life. You just do what you got to do, and you got to work with your situation, what's happening in front of you right now. We're energetic beings, so we pick up on the energy as well, so it's even more draining. We're more aware of the energy around us. So this is just going to be how we roll with it. Life is ever changing, the seasons are ever changing, you know, the days are changing, even though a lot of us feel like we're just living the same day over and over again. But this is what we have to break out of. And the only way to do that is to be rebellious in nature, to not fight, but I'm hearing fight against how we think we need to be. You know, this is really freeing up your energy. It's challenging you in the way in which you choose to present yourself to the world. What parts of yourself are you holding back? What parts of yourselves do you hold back from yourself? And I think that's why this time has to be, you know, energetically chaotic, because it's going to bring out sides of you that you perhaps have never tapped into, tuned into, never seen before, never felt before. We need to, sometimes one moment we probably need a scream to let out the pain of what's happening around us, or just pain from the past. And then next minute, you're going to feel super empowered. My crown chakra is tingling. You're just going to be like, I've released that buildup of energy that didn't serve me through whatever way, journaling, screaming, crying. Don't punch wall, but you know what I mean? Like hitting something. But there'll be a release of energy that will help you shift forward to obtaining a massive vision that you're going to be having during this time. You know, so this is a very prophetic time. This is a major point in history. And the thing is, once this transformation takes place within us, the world changes around us. You know, it's that whole creating your whole reality. Once you change how you feel and see yourself, and you start owning your power, all the crap around us falls away. And you won't even notice that it's going to be falling away, because you're going to be too focused on yourself, too focused on your journey, too willing to share your wisdom. You're busy. You're busy doing you. So I'm scared this is going to cut off, because I really like what I'm saying. So I'm going to stop here and hopefully quit while I'm ahead. So please comment below. Make sure you like, share, and I'll see you soon. Enjoy Aquarius season.